And good morning to you guys. This time it's gonna be Picu the Penguine quest. If everything goes right and we don't have to deal with bugs and 30Ks and client crash to desktop and what have you, and well, people sabotaging your session like this, putting a bed in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, Picuu the Penguine contents is gonna be a thing. I'm gonna place the Picuu the Penguine somewhere and announce that whoever finds it gets to keep it. And we're gonna have a look here. From the look of this, if things rotate as they do on Earth, it should be daytime over at New Babbage. So might as well take you guys on a ride for a little nice experiment. Put Picu the Penguine by the riverbank. See who gets him, gets to keep him. And I'm gonna just store this one. I am gonna drink one, but since I'm gonna be using my Karak, I will have my medical bay. But might as well be equipped and ready to assist others along the way. That never hurts. So we're gonna, as you can see on the thumbnail there for this video, we are using that very variant of Picu himself. It's gonna be the star of the show, I suppose. Alright, and yeah, I don't know, might as well reset our drink. That's Picu, you could see there. Our friendly little neighborhood Picu. Oh, I feel like a baby drinking that milk or something when I do that. Like when you hold the bottles like that. Alright, let's see, can we place it? I have a quick button to do the inspection thing, so makes it easier to bring it up in front of me to do whatever I need to do with it. So I kind of like the idea of putting it there, at least it's not going to be in the way. So, alright. And this is just for fun, guys. Nothing really serious as of yet. Well, of course, later I will do a little bit of grinding, perhaps with friends. And here's another player.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
We're going to be using the Karak, like I said, and
vehicle selected.
there's Mr. Penguin, Picu the Penguine, by the riverbank, if everything goes as planned. See what hangar was, hangar number 4. Don't want to stand right in front of the elevators after the patch. You will get pushed by the elevators. So you definitely want to stand a little bit to the side. Might as well bring out the chat and say good morning to everyone. My precious Karak, a ship that I would say that I would do most things with. That's the name of it. DS Karak Antonic. DS stands for deep space. Karak and Tonic, well, what I did was I actually looked up typical names, and I think it was, can't remember what it was, but Ocean and Tonic or something. And then I just swapped that out with a Karak, of course, since it is a Karak, so why not? Now we just gotta remember to put Picu in the ship inventory, maybe one or two of them. Because last time I did it, it despawned on site, so that got people very disappointed, them arriving to the riverbank and, you know, Picu. Picu decided to go underground, that's what he did. This time he's not gonna get away. And we're not going to bother with the medical bay, as we're not going to engage in any of those kind of activities anyways. And should we want to stay for longer, well, then maybe. But, well, we should be fine.
You are clear to launch.
Let's, I think I did put it to New Babbage, but I'm going to do it again. And as with everything, my character is fast to get around with. I mean, it does get around easily in the verse, or at least in the Stanton system. But that'll all change, I suppose, once we get Pyro, which is going to be about 3 to 4 times bigger than Stanton. On top of the fact that you have to get there from Stanton even, at least to begin with. So we are going to be facing a lot of interesting new challenges in the future. You know, hopefully not too far distance. Oh, and I always do that. What? Okay, that's not good, guys. Did I just hit the ceiling? Yeah, we're fine. I just missed it. It's just missing something now. You know what? Might as well. I mean, that was kind of stupid. That was kind of stupid. Well, like I said, it's always something.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I might as well do something useful, since we're gonna have to go down and repair it. But I'm not gonna go and repair the ship on a planet other than the moon. So, all right, if you can't plot your route, you just go for an orbital marker. Anyone will do. And that way you're going to be in a position much better to plot your route if there's anything that won't let you. So it's sort of like a highway system. You want to connect to it before you can plot the rest of the way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head to Ida and to HMS Rider. Land there, buy a little bit of acetylene gas, might as well get some money out of this trip. And also do a little bit of repair whilst we do that, so. Because we can't go like this, it's just not doable. Gotta have a reliable ship, and we're missing our top turret. I think that just got knocked off. There are no guns on the top turrets anymore. Oh well. It is what it is, guys. It is Star Citizen Alpha. Here we go. That's the trick number 2 for today, is that set your camera whilst in quantum travel. That way, whatever you leave it as in terms of camera angle, it's going to stay that way. It's going to be fixed. So, no need to hold down Z or Z to pan around the camera. If you hold down F4, obviously you're going to be able to use the arrow keys and pitch up and pitch down to move around. And you hold down Z, you can move, well, that's usually the free look. Alright, and looks like we're going to have a little bit of a twilight down there, so. Hey, I like mentioned in previous videos, or, well, I haven't done that many yet for this channel. Gonna take me a while to get back to the habit of speaking English without doing it too fast or too slow, and definitely want to be able to do this with you guys. You are tagging along, I suppose, since English is not my first language. So it's gonna sometimes put me in a very stumbling, like where I hesitate finding my words and stuff, but it all depends on the day, I suppose. It's different from day to day, so. Swedish would otherwise, of course, be my first language. Yeah, I'm gonna take my chances. It should be down there by the very shadow from that mountain area. Just never be in a hurry, really, with bigger ships. I mean, you could do it, but the consequences are pretty big now, especially with the new flight model after the latest patch. Everything has more momentum to it, so if you're not thinking about it, you're actually going to be coming in way too fast. It should be over there, by the edge. By the edge of the crater down below the mountain. So what I think, eventually it's going to be a thing as well. It might already be a thing. If you deploy the landing gear already up here, you should be able to create enough drag to slow down the ship, or at least aid in slowing it down. We'll see. We should see the landing pad. There we go. The landing lights. And we are not in cruise control, but we should slow down now. Always take your time. It's not worth the rush. And that is bright. Looking at the back of or the top of my carrack with a star, or the Stanton stars shining on it. I suppose it has its good and bad, or its pros and cons, of course, with a gray or black color on a ship. But we're coming into the shadow of the mountain, so we might actually put the lights on even. Very much well repaired. So whatever you leave behind, should it not despawn or anything else causing it to despawn or glitch through ground, I think that most things will be there wherever you leave them for at least 2 hours. So in theory, should I leave him here, he should be here for anyone to find him for the next 2 hours. Alright, I'm going to shut down the engines to settle the ship. That should do it. Not the prettiest landing, but it's a landing. And like you always say, any land you can walk away from is always a good landing. So, alright, let's see. I hope, did I actually bring Picuu the Penguine on the ship? Now to think of it. Did I? Or did I get too distracted? I mean, it's no big deal, really. It's just, yeah, it's no big deal, because I'm going to New Babbage anyways, but it would just be, yeah, I'm going to go for New Babbage anyway, because I got to originate from there if I'm going to hit the river. Of course I would forget Picu the Penguine. I stashed up like 5 of them over there just to have it for things like this. Oh well, I mean, it is what it is. We're going to be using the airlock on the side and not to expose our ship for possible intruders. Low gravity planet, we should be fine. But I hope I have my helmet on. And it appears I do. Alright. So, trading terminal, you are right there. While the ship repairs anyways, but it should be getting its top turret guns back now. That was just too sloppy of me. But that's actually the new physics as well, because the momentum, once you take off from the hangars up in orbit, it seems to carry on the momentum far more, so I'm still not used to the fact that I have to be even more cautious there, not to hit the ceiling. And that's just a testimony of that fact itself, that that's the case. Yeah, that was the maximum available stash or stock, so see what we can find in terms of loot. That's always the thing as well. I mean, I'm gonna just put it in local, and this is not really like worth it. This one though is something I'm gonna put on my chest. Nice flares, never hurts. Bottle of water. Well, that's a good. Always good to actually put it in local, because if you get stranded here, at least you're gonna have water. You're gonna have food and a little bit of that, and so not necessarily you wanna bring it with you. It's just like I said, a good way to stash food and water wherever you need it. Should you forget it, bring it with you. That's what's gonna be where you happens to be. And in my case, being a trader, I usually go here, so I have my my roots through here, sort of. So in my case, I know I'm gonna be back later. That's perfect. I'm just gonna put all the useful stuff really in local and leave it like that. Because this is actually almost a full set on the clothes there. You have pants and looks like a jacket. Yeah, it's a jacket. A hat. A pair of gloves, shoes, or boots in this case. A t-shirt or something like that would be nice, but you'll be fine with just a coat and nothing under it. And this is just nothing, but some of it you can sell, but I wouldn't, like, unless that's your, oh, look at that, nice. Now, this helmet is actually worth selling, so there you have it, like that, that's a Novicock helmet. While I did that, if we're looking, maybe they have refreshed the stock. No, there's no stock on the SSD. And, well, I mean, we get what we can get, and we just came here for the repairs anyways. I'm just going to put that more valuable helmet in my own inventory. I'll bring it with me anyways, because that's a helmet I don't need, really, because I already have them, but it's worth money. Have a cover for at least the gas cuff, for either hydrogen or quantum fuel, or quantum fuel. Oh, well, keep saying quantum. I don't know which one is the right, but Alright. And I double clicked it. I'll see if I did it. If it works. Back in the days, you would just double click it to have it coming back. But that doesn't seem to work anymore, so there's no way to prevent people fast from getting on the ship. But there are tricks to check whether you do have intruders on your ship. I'll show you that as soon as we get up on habitation deck. Because there are a lot of hiding spaces on this one. And the quickest way to check your ship is actually to hit F11. And then you go to the ship channel. Anyone who's on the ship would be shown here. And since I'm the only one, there's going to be empty space. But that's how you check if someone's snuck aboard your ship. So. Alright, let's check on the status. I think we should be good to continue our journey. We are going to have to head over to New Babbage. I will probably put a Picu in there and use a Picu to head down and leave the carrack actually up in orbit somewhere in an orbital market. I mean, just the way it's intended, I suppose. And look at that, we got a fully repaired carrack. Not too shabby. New Babbage, here we come. Alright. That's the thing as well. I mean, I kind of like to participate in whatever chat is going on. I mean,
Landing gear raised.
let's see, where do we have? There's the orbiter marker. And those orbiter markers, I mean, you can tell here, like OM would be standing for orbiter markers. Usually about 6 of them around any planetary body. And you just need to get to either one of those to be able to map your way around, or wherever you need to go from there. But as long as you can just get to any orbiter marker, and there's always going to be easier to plan or plot from there, because that's usually what prevents you from plotting. So. All right, we are on our way, and I might actually, since I'm doing what I'm doing now, might as well go to the medical bay in the meanwhile, as we travel. I'm gonna pace up a little bit on the speed here. I just try not to run too much because it will drive up your thirst much faster. Well, it depends, of course, on the type of armor you carry. Unless I'm gonna do some heavy combat, I like to keep it very light, but I still want to be well prepared, having a backpack, and not necessarily the biggest one, because you can always store stuff in ship locals now. But well, that's just subject to change, you know, like everything is. With cargo refactory coming up around the corner for the next patch, everything's gonna have to be stored in closets. I won't be able to sit probably in a pilot seat with a backpack on, so that would be the second reason why you want to store it away whilst flying a ship. I suppose, I mean, I don't know. This is probably, yeah, this is a component or something. Yeah. Not a storage. This one I have no idea what it is, but I'm not going to open it because I usually won't be able to put it down again. But there's that. Probably some sort of a glove compartment. A la bridge style. I mean, it's not a typical cockpit, is it? So, the bridge style glove compartment. Alright, here we go, and we have the nice glitch of a frozen universe in the background. We're heading to Microtech. And this will happen, but you can tell that you're still traveling by the look at the distance there, so it's fine. Just gonna position the camera angle a little bit more. There we go. Fine, adjusting it. Yeah, and well, like a minute left, maybe, or even less. I don't know. It is a fast ship to get around with. It has all the best upgrades. Might as well get people rounded up, because they might have to get to. Alright, let's see. We're gonna head down to New Babbage to begin with. Pick up a couple of new penguins, or Picus, however you want to put it, but hopefully it's not gonna be too dark. We're gonna have a couple of hours at least of daylight for this little event. Alright, we are approaching New Babbage. Sorry for some of these quiet moments, but it is what it is. I have to at least announce the whole thing on the chat, so it will take us a while, so we're gonna have a lot of chat moments anyways as we'll travel our distance, so we might as well use this ship anyways, but I have to land it at the port to get a couple of new penguins. So that's gonna be a thing anyways. However we twist and turn it. And where is the port? It should be over there somewhere. No, it's actually should be across the town. Is it? Let me have a look. I should know my way around by now. Yeah, so we're coming in from the mountains. Yeah, it would be over across the bay there. Yeah, there it is. Just past the clouds. Alright. It has been announced I am streaming this as well. I don't know if anyone is actually watching it. I mean, I just started streaming this anyway, so it's gonna be awesome. Just well, you can find all the links down below if you wanna get the game if you don't already have it, but I would assume that if you're here for today's reason, at least you're coming from the game, so. It just feels a little bit sort of like.
Please visit again. Hello, and thank you for contacting me here.
There you go. Alright, I'm just gonna call AGC just to be able to make a checkpoint here.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
With a new fabulous keybind button. Alright, we got people joining up. We're just gonna get a couple of penguins. I'm gonna just wait with the cargo for now. We just need to get going as long as we have daylight. Oh, well, I'm gonna sound so Swedish doing that. Huh. Okay, that's gonna be a rhyme, sort of like. What am I doing? Alright. And there's someone about to descend. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Or should I land? Just to, No, I probably am not, because I'm just gonna head back up and get me some... I actually might even have some penguins left over here, by the way, so... We'll have a look. I might just be able to drag it. There's something that... Oh, that's a rock. They added some particle effects here as well. That wasn't here before, so... It does look pretty nice, and you can tell it's pretty windy down there, so I'm going to try to land fairly close to the entrance, because I'm going to have to walk over there. Without hitting anything, of course, or look completely noobish trying to land this thing. Well, it looks fine here, just in between these poles, and we are drifting with the wind a little bit, so... Oh, yeah, I got caught up by it. By one of those poles. There we go. That should do it. Now let's see if we can settle it down right here without drifting back into the pole. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that's definitely up front. And I hit something else, did I? Huh. This looks so noobish. Yeah, I know what it is. It's a slope. I'm gonna just turn off the engines here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Huh. Oh well. Did I deploy the landing? No, I didn't. Dang it. That's why it was so hard. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look like a noob here. And now we're definitely drifting in the wind. And you definitely shouldn't fly the ship in third person with no HUDs or indicators. But then again, what would life be if everything was easy? We are here for a challenge, whatever it might throw at us. Shutting the engines off, letting it just settle by itself pretty much. We should be able to deploy the alright. Yeah, one day we might actually hand out a reward, like a 100,000 AUC reward. Whoever gets there first, not just get the penguin. Maybe we should do that now. Actually, I mean, I can afford it. Yeah, I can definitely afford it. It might actually. We'll see. I mean, we're gonna get the penguins first. Now I'm just doing what I shouldn't do, but it's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna see where we're at. Oh wow, what a bad wind here. Really bad. Just gonna fall off here and hurt myself a little bit, but it's fine since I have a medbay. I can be a little bit negligent. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I might get a van or something, or a rover to get back to the ship. Might as well, since I'm down here, and get back to the ship that way. We'll see. It seems to be that whatever drives these storms are either sunsets or sunrises. So the variant or the temperature variations might cause it. So first of all, we got to find the river and the lake, and then I'm gonna announce it again. And you know what? I am actually gonna put out a reward as well, not just Picuu the Penguine. I'll see. Yeah, I mean, I have money. I mean, I can make money. I have the ship to do so. Might as well do that because people are in need of money.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit one of the bars at Promenade. Only a quick ride.
Alright, we should go with... Do we go with the one with a snowboard, or do we go with the one without a snowboard? Kind of like the one with a snowboard. It kind of adds to it, given where it's come from. Yeah, this is perfect. Awesome. Let's get a, see how many we're gonna get. Where's the cursor? There it is. Just started to get a little laggy. No wonder. I mean, I am streaming on a fairly old PC. Just bear that in mind, guys. Till I maybe able to maybe get some alright. 2 penguins, what do you think? Should that be more than enough, or should we go with 4? Just to make sure that we have enough penguins to put out should they despawn on site. So that's the idea here. And AI is pushing me. Nice, beautiful. There we go. I think that's the one, right? Awesome. Awesome. Well, sometimes you just can't drag it the first time, you drag it the second time, and then it works. That's another workaround. A small bug. Alright, we are good for now. We just head back down. Might as well spawn us a rover, like I said.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
We're not going to use anything complicated here. We're just going to... I think we're going to use a regular tumbrel. Because they have apparently fixed the flatbed on the tumbrel. So now, whatever you put on the flatbed will actually stay there. So, for once, it's actually useful for a normal rover.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Alright, garage number 10.
Visit us again.
From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Babbitte's renowned Promenade.
Yeah, I'm sitting in a sort of leatherish chair right now, so you'll hear a little bit of a noises. Eventually I will set up the studio a little bit more so that I have more ideal conditions, obviously. But for now, it is what it is. I'm just doing this for the fun of it. It's just trying to get back to streaming and getting... let's see, okay. Get in touch with you guys a little bit more, I suppose. I will eventually put a link as well to a separate channel for my Discord or server that is going to be related to this YouTube channel. So that's coming. Just bear with me. I will put it in
You are clear to
the about
launch.
section. So just need to create a new server, I suppose. Well, let's see. I mean, okay, that's almost scary. Well, okay, oh yeah, I'm going to the left. There we go. Then, see if we can remember to put the penguins
Please visit again.
on board the carrack. Because that's the whole purpose, going here first. Yeah, it's definitely sunset. We might be a little late. Now, where's the carrack? Did it despawn on me? I don't see it. This thing is horrible in terms of... Yeah, I think it despawned on us. Did it? Definitely despawned on us. Alright, we're gonna... Yeah, it despawned. Because it was sitting right here. Well, it's already working out great, guys. I am gonna park this thing here. I mean, whoever gets it, gets it. I mean, I don't care too much. But we're gonna have to spawn the carrack back. Might as well take off and just go for it, really. I might as well just set it up to have the contest for later. Maybe bring in some friends with me who want to join. And set it up and prepare it, really. Okay, that was not good, just stand in front of the doors. Almost got pushed. Have had that happen here before, so... And this is pretty bad over here when you get glitched under the ground. Because not only do you fall quite a distance, you're most likely going to break your legs or something. But tell you what, I'm going to head up in orbit and I'm going to find a nice orbital marker and sign off from there for now, and maybe round up a couple of friends or a friend, at least someone
Welcome to the
along for the ride, and
retrieval system.
set up some audio so that they can join from Discord as well,
Be sure to
with
explore
with
what
voice.
Rabbit has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting
Where is my... Nah, it doesn't matter. Whoever can... Anyone can get it down there. Might as well. I'll just get a carrack back. Or the
Welcome
carrack back.
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Now, they didn't think this through. I mean,
Welcome to the new
it's just too reflective. But it makes it hard to use the ASAP terminals here.
Vehicle selected.
Not a very good...
Standby.
You should have a, like a booth design,
Vehicle has
rather.
been delivered to the following
With a little small roof or something above you. And that would solve that. What was it, hangar number 8? I think it was. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head up in any orbital marker, really. It doesn't matter. Either that one, but definitely not at Port Tressler, which is going to be the orbital station above New Babbage. But you don't want to sign out from there because that's just a bit too close to a station. And that's usually never a good idea if you're going to log out from a bed. Close to stations or spaceports. No. Just gonna put Picuu the Penguine on board this and and I'll do that in on the habitation deck, so just a little bit brighter up there, so just too dark down here. I wonder though, because we did actually. I'm just gonna check something because we did get it stored, and it does seem to have the cargo still there, so that's good. All right, perfect. I was worried about that for a while, that the cargo would disappear. Not that it is a lot of cargo, but still, it's always annoying to lose cargo. Alright, let's put Picu on board here now, while I remember. And welcome on board, Picu. This is why we came here. Alright, and we are good. Now, let's see if we can get out of the hangar without starting to drift into the walls or something. Because apparently that seems to be a thing as well. We drift a lot more now as we are taking off. So. And since I'm down here, I might as well get this thing started as well. Do some minor maintenance, I suppose, and then call for ATC. Just gonna clear that thing, and I'm gonna spool things up. Yeah, we definitely got some damage there from a really floppy landing, sort of. Alright, let's set the camera up. We don't wanna... like so. Should be fine. Alright, let's take off. And see, landing gear up. We don't want to get caught somewhere. Lights on. And we are out. Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah, besides, we're gonna have to wait for daylight anyways, because it's not too far away from New Babbage, since you do fly it in normal flight rather than jumping to it, unless you have someone waiting for you over there. But I might actually ask someone to do that job for me in a smaller ship. Pay them for it. We'll see. But that's gonna be a thing for later, because we had all these little issues with getting prepared and getting me being sloppy with the ship and all that. So I'm gonna have to do that in the next video. But at least, well, there's nothing fast about Star Citizen, as you can see. There's always something going or getting in your way or not going the way you planned. Well, it seems that whatever, like it actually seems faster to get up in orbit somehow. That at least is something, because this could take for a while. Back before the patch. I just need to get up to 11,000 here on Microtech, and then I can jump. And I'm currently in cruise control, and I can jump to any orbital marker now. All right. Well, let's just do that, and I'll be signing up from there. Don't forget to hit the like and well, the subscribe, like, and the bell, notification bell, so that you can, so that you won't miss the next stream when I actually do the competition. I'm gonna try to bring a friend with me to help me out with plotting it for me. I've been there before, like I said, but it's always easier when it's daylight, regardless. And I'm gonna just go for any other. I got number one. Well, let's just try to find something. Like that one is probably nice. Don't want to take something too obvious here. That one should be good. Alright. So, let's have a look. Yeah, what a nice view. I'm taking the chat away and finish off with, well, I suppose a new screenshot for this one. And that's that. Gonna shut the engines off, and thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button unless you haven't already. Like it and help me out with the YouTube algorithm. It does a lot if you hit the like, and hit the bell notification, and make sure you can tag along for the ride with the whole contest thing. I'll be talking to you guys in the next one.